everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about hydrosphere, which is the topic of Unit 1 of Fundamental of Environmental Science. More than 71% of the earth is covered with water. So when we look it from space, it looks blue in color. That's why it's also called blue planet. This feature makes the earth different from all other planets, and it is one of the reasons why existence of life is possible only on earth. Now we will describe this feature of the earth, that is hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the total amount of water on the planet. It includes water that is on the surface of the planet or underground or in the air. It can be in the form of liquid, vapor or ice. In liquid form, the water exists on the surface in the form of oceans, streams, ponds, lakes and rivers. Now we will see the distribution of water on earth. As we have discussed earlier that 71% of the earth is covered with water. So out of this 71%, 97% of water is present in ocean and sea. This water present in seas and ocean is known as marine water because of high dissolved salts present in it, and the rest 3% of water is known as fresh water. Because of less salt dissolved in it, it can be used for drinking purpose. That's why it's known as fresh water. Now, out of this 3% of fresh water, 69% is locked in ice caps and glaciers. Rest 30% is present in groundwater. If we see, only 1% of the water is present as surface water. This is the only water that is present on the earth's surface which we can use. If we will see the distribution of surface water, most of the water available to us is in the form of lakes, followed by swamps and the rivers. Rest 0.3% of water is in the form of soil moisture and atmospheric water. Now we will know what is biosphere. Biosphere is the life zone of the earth in which hydrosphere, atmosphere and lithosphere interact with each other. So we can say that the components of biosphere are atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere. Now we will see some points on biosphere. Biosphere is the part of earth where life can exist. Biosphere is absent at regions where existing hostile conditions do not support life. Hence, it is absent at extremes of North and South Pole. Second point to note is that the energy required for life within biosphere comes from sun. Third point is that living organisms are not uniformly distributed throughout the biosphere. Now, let us see the last very important point regarding biosphere is that biosphere is a closed system for minerals and is an open system in regards with energy. Next, we will see the level of organization in biosphere. Now let us see the increasing order of level of organization of biosphere. First is individual, then population, then community, then ecosystem, after that biome, and last is biosphere. I am going to describe each level of organization which will make this more clear. Individual is an organism which has the ability to act or function independently. Population is group of organisms usually of same species in a defined area at a specific time. Next is community, which is association of populations of two or more different species occupying the same geographical area and in a particular time. Ecosystem is complex interaction between community of living beings and the physical environment. Biome is a large geographical area of distinctive plant and animal groups which are adapted to that particular environment. Biosphere is the part of Earth's crust, water and atmosphere that supports life. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.